Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope that you all are well with the grace of Almighty Allah in Corona pandemic. I am also well. This is MD Ahidul Haq Talukdar, lecturer of English, Indurkani F. Karim Alim Madrasa, Indurkani Pirispur. I am going to start with you Unit 4 Human Relationship and Lesson 1 Etiquette and Manners. Etiquette in Bangla Shishtachar, manners that means behavior or acharan. Okay, now I am going to start the lesson. As a child, you must have been told to greet your elders and visitors to your home according to your culture and tradition. That means whenever you meet with your elder or any visitor, any guest come to your home, then you should greet according to your culture and tradition. For example, if you are Muslim, then you should say Assalamu alaikum and they will say Alaikum Assalam. So this is our culture. This is our culture. So you should have such quality. You must also have been taught to be polite in company and keep quiet while others, especially your elders, spoke. That means you must polite in company, Meshar Khetri, in company with your friends, with your senior, with your junior in play, in the classes, in the playgrounds or other places. You have been taught that you must be polite and you should also keep silent when the elder speak. You should keep silent or be attentive. Okay, this is the one of the most etiquette that you must have. When the elder speak with each other, you should not disturb them by talking or any way. You should keep silent. This is etiquette. Possibly you at times grasped such schooling. Possibly at times you even protested such disciplining. Perhaps you are sometimes disagree or disgusted or unhappy with this schooling, that means education, moral lesson. But whenever you are elder, you will become old, then you will realize it. The human society going through a discipline, and every society has their special culture, special etiquette, which we must learn and we should must exercise in our daily life. So you should not be you should not be unhappy about this schooling. Schooling means education or teaching. Now certainly you know that you can't always behave the way you want, especially in the presence of others. In the presence of others, whenever you go to a railway station, you go to a bus station, you go go in a bazaar, you go in a lunch cart, whenever you go to your school. So in presence of others people, you can't behave what you like because there are some formality there. There are some formality of behavior there. So you should maintain formality. For example, you have gone to a marriage ceremony in a club or community center. You can't behave. You can't behave same as at your home. There are some formality there. You can't behave home like in the school. You can't behave home like in the mosque because there are some religious formality there. So in presence of others, that means other people, you should behave formally. Even you should dress formally. There are rules of behavior you have to follow in a company. We are social beings and have to consider the effect of our behaviors on others. Even if we are at home and dealing with our family members. That means not only in presence of others in outside but in inside or at home. We should also be polite and we should also be modest in our behavior. In our relationship with others, we are social being. We are social being, so we have some social responsibility. We have many relatives, for example father, mother, sister, brother, uncle, aunts, cousin, and we should maintain relationship by our good etiquette and good manners. For example, after a long days, your uncle has come to your home to visit you. Then what you should? You should firstly say, Uncle, assalamu alaikum. Okay, come in, welcome. Here, sit down. Okay, so entertaining him or entertaining them with foods, with water, to is to speak with them with a smile face, to arrange different foods for them. So these are the etiquette and manners. This is necessary for our human relationship, for our human society. We have two terms to describe our social behavior, etiquette and manners. We have two terms. এই যে আমরা আচরণ করি এর দুটো দিক আছে, একটা এটিকুয়েট আর একটা হচ্ছে ম্যানার্স। এটিকুয়েট ইন বাংলা এটিকুয়েট শিষ্টাচার, ম্যানার্স আচরণ। এটিকুয়েট ইজ আ ফ্রেঞ্চ ওয়ার্ড। Etiquette is a French word that means the language of French, and it means the rules of correct behavior in society. Is as you are a social being, so the expected behavior from you in society is called etiquette. The word manners means the behavior that is considered to be polite in a particular society or culture. Here manners means your behavior in particular sector. In a society there are various types of people: the Muslim, the Hindu, the Christian, the Buddhist, etc. But the society expect a common behavior from you, and this common behavior is called etiquette. And what is the difference? And what is manners? Manners means a special behavior according to your culture. For example, when you meet with your imam or hujur of a mosque, then your behavior is different from others. When you meet with your father, when you meet with your friend, so particular behavior according to your traditional culture is or are called manners, but the common behavior expected in society is called etiquette. For example, in 21st February, in 16 December, 15 August, we all are common. We should behave commonly. This may be called etiquette. But in Eid Mubarak, in Durga Puja, in Rash Purnima, so these are the communal festive. So we behave according to our tradition and culture. But in national festive or the festive of a state, for example, Pohela Boishakh, 21st February, 16 December, 15 August, 26th March, these are common festive to us. Here our behavior should be common, and this common behavior for all is called etiquette, and the special behavior according to our religion, culture, tradition, community, these are called manners. Manners can be good or bad. Manners or behavior can be good or bad. For example, it is a bad manner to speak with food in one's mouth. That means whenever you are eating food, keeping food into your mouth to speak, this is a bad manner. So in time of eating food, you should not talk. No one likes a bad mannered person, and if your manner is bad, no one will like you. Remember that etiquette and manners vary from culture to culture and from society to society. But yes, here also we have a common etiquette. We have separate manners, but still the etiquette and manners are different from society to society, country to country. For example, in the Western country, the USA or UK, to call your teacher by first name, শিক্ষকের নাম ধরে ডাকা, or to take cigarette with the teacher, this is their culture. It's not a bad bad manner to them. But can you imagine in our Bangladeshi society or in our Muslim culture to call your teacher by name, শিক্ষককে নাম ধরে ডাকা, তার নাম ধরে, or to take cigarette with the teacher, সিগারেটের সাথে টিচারের সাথে সিগারেট খাওয়া? Can you imagine? No, we can't imagine, because this behavior is not expected in our society. So etiquette and manners different from society to society. We should keep in mind that we are first Muslim, we are then Bengali, we are Bengali Muslim, so we have separate tradition and culture from the rest of the world. You may go to abroad, for example London, USA, Australia, Japan, Denmark, China. You may learn their knowledge, technology, science and technology. You may learn or analyze their culture. But you should not be Chinese, you should not be English, you should not be Japanese, you should be Bengali, you should be Muslim. You should keep in mind. If you represent yourself according to your culture, so you are the best person. Don't copy of others. Don't copy of others. Try to inculcate your geniusness, your culture, to represent your culture to the others. Teach Bangla to the non-Bengali. অবাঙালি কে বাংলা শেখাও. This will be your geniusness. This will be your success. This will be your honor. This will be your success. No, we learn etiquette and manners from our parents, families and various institutions such as schools, colleges, professional bodies. We learn our etiquette and manners from our parents, from our teachers, from our imam, or other social bodies, club, library. Our professional bodies, that means job sector. There are rules of behavior for all kinds of social occasions, and it is important to learn them and practice them in everyday life. I have already told you that in different occasion has different etiquette and behavior. So we should behave, we should keep, we should represent the expected manner and etiquette in different occasion. For example, you have gone to a Pahela Boishakh fair. There your etiquette tradition is their etiquette manner should be expected according to their. But you have gone to a marriage ceremony, so there your etiquette and manner should be according to the to that place or to the ceremony. You have, for example, you have gone to a funeral, that means janaza, dafon. You have gone to a dead man, to visit a dead man who has already died, to visit him, a dead man. Going there, you are laughing, তুমি হাসতেছো, calling with phone, ফোনে কথা বলতেছো, So this is not adequate and manner. This is bad manner. You should keep in mind. If you go there, you should at least keep silent. You should not laugh. You should not smile. You should not. You should not be talkative there. The manners that are correct in wedding reception will not do in a debating club. In the wedding or marriage ceremony, your manner should not be same in a debating club. In debating club, you argue your reason, your logic, and your anti-party. They also argue their reasons, their logic, their information. So there is a debating. But this manner in debating club should not be in the wedding or marriage ceremony. Oh, why so late? Still I am very hungry. Where is the food? Oh, I can't wait here. No. Oh, why so late? Why the food is very salty? Or why the rice is not expected as I expected to me? Why you are late? You can't behave in this way like in the debating club. We know how important it is to say please and thank you in everyday life. A few more polite expressions such as pardon me, excuse me, may I are bound to make your day smooth and pleasant. So there are some greeting words. Thank you, please, can I help you, may Allah bless you. So these greeting words are called Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. So these are some common greetings which we should use in our daily life. So best luck to you. Allah Hafiz.